Hello everybody, welcome to Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. Thank you for stopping by. So I am typically the one who makes all the greeting cards for my family, and I make around about 24 of them, and I've only made 2 so I'm a little behind, and the new year is fast approaching, so I've got to get myself into making cards. And one of the best ways is to use up little strips of paper. And I came across, a lot of my scraps, and I came across this collage that I've done. I did this quite some time back, maybe a year ago, and it was my inspiration for the card that I'm going to make with you guys today. So it's this guy, and you can see that it has that same sort of feathered out petal design with the center of the petals. You've got sort of a half a flower sticking out there. So this is what I want to make today with you. It's super easy and just looks high-end, but doesn't take a lot to make. So I'm going to put this aside. Well, actually, before I do that, let me show you some of the alternatives. I've put follow your heart on this one, but I could even have used one of those little faux metal tags, and if I put my finger over the blue, it would have looked nice as well, right? If I were to put that down, or if I were to take maybe like a happy birthday and put that down, that would have been nice as well. So I love these all full autumny colors. And I think the next one I'd like to make is going to be a little brighter. So I've got all my scraps here that I pulled out and started cutting little petals out of. So I've pre-cut the petals because it takes a little while to do, and at first I was tearing them into the petal shapes, but it was taking a bit too long, so I decided to pull out this scissors that I've got, this serrated scissors, and all I'm doing is cutting out a petal shape like this, and I'm cutting a whole bunch of them, probably 8 to 10 petals out of each of these papers. So I'm going to put this aside because I've already done the petal cutout part, because it takes some time. The other thing that I did is, if you look at this card, it has the centerpiece, the center of the flower. So I pulled some of this grungy paper out and tore a circle. So that came out of here. My piece of cardstock that I've already folded is from my watercolor pad, and I really just took a page, cut in half, took those pieces, folded them in half, and this is what we're going to work on. So to position the piece, I'm going to make a mark with a pencil. Oh, I thought I took a pencil out. That's okay, I got one. So I'm going to take the centerpiece, and I'm going to mark off more or less where that is going to be placed later on. So, and the reason why I don't place the centerpiece down first is because I want the petals to sit underneath the rounded piece. And again, let me just pull out my example to show you. You'll notice how those petals sit underneath the centerpiece, right? Okay. So let's bring out our trusty extra strength craft glue, and let me bring out all my little pieces. I've got some music notes, I've got some stenciled paper, I've got some leftover craft paper, nice pretty yellow. I've got this paper, which actually, let's see if I can quickly find it. Where did I go? Oh yes. So do you guys remember this from our last video where we stenciled background paper? So I cut out some petals from that, and then I've got just some painted paper, a photocopy of a collage that I did at some point somewhere along the line, and this is also something we did at some point. Okay, so the idea is to get some glue down. That's step number 1. You know what? That's my new glue. I want to use the old one up first. So let me get some glue down. oh, actually, you know what? I'm doing this backwards. The other tip that I've got for you is to start on the outside and work your way in. I don't suppose it really matters which way you want to go. That's just my preference. So I'm going to go from the outside in. I guess you could go from here out, but I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to make sure that I cover all of that, and then I'm going to take just 2 colors. So oopsie, I don't want you to stick. Just these 2 for now, and I'm going to layer them, and I hope I cut enough, because if I didn't, I can cut some more, but hopefully I did cut enough. Only thing I'm trying to do here is to make sure that I'm covering all the white space and that I'm pointing back at my center. That's going to be my center. Oh, everything is sticking. I can see now that I don't have enough of this coppery color. I'm going to run out, but I have some more that I can quickly go and cut out. So just like that. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. So I can quickly cut out. I think I'm going to need 1, 2, maybe 3 more, just roughly speaking. So there's 2. See if I can get away with 3, and I'm probably going to need a little extra glue here now. Okay. Oh, this one's a little darker than those, but that's okay. Like this. I think I'm going to make it. Just think I'm going to make it. I don't think I've got enough glue. Extra glue down there. I'm not quite making it, but you know, you guys, I'm going to, and I've also got a white space there and there, but I think I'm going to cheat and use from another section. I think I'm going to get away with it. Okay, let's go ahead and do our next layer. So that's the layer you need the most petals for, and I'm just going to put a generous amount of glue down for the next layer. Me and glue. I'm always so worried that I'm not going to have enough glue. So okay, which other one should we do? I want to keep this yellow for the end, so let me try this pink and hope that I have enough. Let's see. Okay. everything stays in place, I'm going to put down a little bit of Mod Podge and just keep it all down. I could also put my stick glue and just go in one direction with a grain, I suppose you could call it, but I think I'm just going to put down a little bit of Mod Podge and seal everything in, make sure it all stays down, let it dry, and then once it is all dry, we can cut off the excess that's sitting past the card, the edge of the card. And I've probably got a bit too much here. Let's see if I can put a little bit back, just a little bit. And I think what I'd like to do with this card, I think it's going to be a nice Mother's Day card, or maybe even a happy birthday. So I'm sort of trying to decide whether to put the gratitude, grateful, because the colors match, of this little faux plate, either to put that down or maybe to put down the happy birthday. I really like the little plate because I think some of the copper and the gold goes with these coppery little petals there. So that is more than likely. So I've got one more card to add to my list of 24 that I've got to make. I love making it, so it's fine. It's just a lot. Okay, so let that dry, and then we'll come and trim it down. Okay, so it is dry enough. I don't think it's completely dry, but I think it's enough for me to now come in and just trim off the edges, get rid of all this excess paper that's sticking out the back. And it's always nice to see what your final product's going to look like when you turn it back over, right? At least for me. I like to do the little mini reveal. And this is such a simple card to make, and it's quite quick to make as well, but yet and is different. Every one of them is different because all these little petals and things that you I'll sweep it up later. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, so I like it. I like it. Just in case you guys didn't notice, I like it. Very pretty. And what I decided was to use the Love little faux metal plate, and so we're going to need a little bit of tacky glue because, oh my goodness, and I could have put little brads in here. At the time when I was making this, I had black nail polish, so these little 4 dots on black nail polish, and that works just as well. Especially one of our viewers was saying that in her country she had a little bit of a hard time finding brads, and so having an alternative like the black nail polish is just a nice sort of little art craft hack, right? Okay, let me get rid of some of that excess glue there. Oh gosh, look at that, that's gorgeous. Okay, so this, oh, I have a loose one. There we go. All right, so yes, I think that turned out really, really well. If I had to put the other one next to it, you'll see. Oh gosh, look at that. Yes, so I think I'm probably going to make, because I've got so much scrap paper, I'm going to make more of these and see maybe if I could make, oops, a little bit too close, there we go, maybe make different patterns, maybe even come in and make these as if they were leaves. I don't know, you know, there's a ton that you could do. One thing I did on this one that I haven't done yet here is to accentuate with my Uni Posca beige pen. I think I have a lighter color as well, but let's just go with the beige since it's out, and just accentuate the fact that this is the inside of, or the center of your flower, or the little seeds are. I guess this is almost like a little colorful sunflower, right? There we go. That made a difference, yeah. Okay, so I like that a lot. So there are our 2 cards all done, and I'm ready to make another one. So I'm gonna go off and do that. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you loved this video and you want to see some more, please subscribe to my channel and help me grow, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.